it might not be easy to fully relate or see your exact self in them. Word to the wise. Search out how your life mimics theirs, even if it has a slightly different flavor. The following, for example, may be truer for you. You're in a marriage you completely adore, with great kids, but you haven't been in the body you want since your baby was born. Or maybe you, like Stephanie, are single, and though you don't live in New York City like she does, you think even the Big Apple sounds like a better dating pool than the dried piece of fruit that represents your state. Or maybe, like Ethan, you're in a job you don't wholly love, but the salary is good, and you've, become kind of dependent on food, your 401k, and health insurance. Or maybe, though your spouse is more likely not gay, like Katie's, you cannot remember the last time, 6 weeks, 4 days, 7 hours, you got any action. You get the idea. I implore, beg, bark, or whatever works for you to find yourself in one of them, or, what the heck, all of them. Barking direction number 2. Trust me. Over the course of this chapter, I'm going to walk you through the beginning of this process, showing you how each of these people started to identify what they wanted to change about themselves, and how they began to put that change into action. Then, at a certain point, I'm going to turn the tables and make you actually tackle some of this same work yourself. Hang in there with me. I'll be there with you every step of the way. Dream on. The first assignment I give each and every client is to dream. Are you rolling your eyes already? Perhaps this would be a good time to make use of the Lamaze breathing technique none of us ever did and exhale repeatedly, because this assignment gets worse before it gets better. I'm going to not only ask you to write down your deepest desires, which most of us are already resistant to doing in the first place, but I will also have you write down dreams in 12 different areas of your life, from your body to your love life to your career to areas you possibly haven't thought about in years, like fun, adventure, and spirituality. Believe me, I get it. Most of us don't allow ourselves to dream much anymore. Okay, maybe for a few minutes after we buy a lottery ticket, but dream and be specific about what we want in 12 different areas, on paper. I mean, how often are we asked this? Answer: never. We didn't always suck at dreaming, right? If I asked you, and I will, what your dream body looks and feels like, or what your dream community is like, you'd be mystified. More than likely, you'd only be able to tell me what you don't want versus what would actually make you giddy. And that's because, at some point, we all stopped dreaming. Either someone told us it was time to get realistic and grow up, or we got hurt or disappointed, put our marbles away, and quit playing. Then, as we got older, we decided it was way smarter to want what we can get rather than what we deeply desire. In other words, we sold out. But, question for you. What's the order of it? Do you think we stopped dreaming and then sell out? Or did we stop dreaming because we sold out? Or did we sell out so we didn't have to keep dreaming? The ease at which we're all tolerating what isn't working in our lives is fairly impressive. But here's the thing. If we stay stuck in the premise that we made our beds and now have to lie in them, do we ever have to be fully responsible for causing the change we deeply desire? What if admitting we have a dream forces us to deal head-on with the gap between what we want and what we currently have? Dreaming wakes us up to ourselves. It gets us in the right fight. It acts as our own internal GPS, allowing us to see where we want to go, all the while showing us the traffic that's in our way. Real happiness comes from knowing that you're giving all of yourself and being great in your whole life, not just 1 or 2 areas in your life where most of us prefer to play, but 12. See chart in the accompanying bonus PDF. 12 areas of life. Self. How you feel about yourself, personality traits, and habits. Body. Health, weight, and appearance. Love. Dating, marriage, sex, and romance. Spirituality. Self-defined. Career. Business, work, and school life. Money. Earnings, savings, and money management. Time. Relationship to time, to-dos, and time management. Home. Where you live, your space. Family. Immediate and extended